Alright, so here's a safety strat that you can use to finish Chapter 12 Act 2 in Balan Wonderworld a little bit faster and a little bit safer. The fastest version of this strategy is a little bit riskier and a little bit more demanding on the execution, so this is an easier way to do it all. To start, I actually went past the spinning hallway and I hit this checkpoint here. This checkpoint means that if you do want to practice again, or you happen to mess up a later step, it's faster to reset. So as I walk through, this door will open, and the hallway that we clip out of bounds is over here. So I will run to this corner over here, wait for Frostfairy to start slipping, and then hold the button. This gets me wedged into the door, and then I can get on top of it. If you're stuck, you can mash the button and move your stick. It'll eventually let you out. So I get on top of this spinning hallway, and then I can just come over onto this block, and then onto this block. You can switch to Floaty Flower. You don't need to mash for this. Mashing does make it faster, but it's not required. You have plenty of height. So I will jump off, fly through these glowing objects. They're not solid. And I'm just holding the button, and you hold an angle about like this. Your left hand should just about touch the corner of that black square. The black square will disappear. It unloaded. But the geometry will load back in again once we get close enough to the end of the level. So I just hold this angle, holding forward for a little bit, and then the geometry will pop up in just a second here. There it is. Angle slightly more to the left because it looks like my angle is a little bit off. But you have plenty of height to work with, so you don't need to worry. And I will drop down onto this area over here. I'll switch to Frostfairy, and you want to fall in this gap, but you want to fall in this gap like right at the beginning, because there's a little lip, but you'll fall too far if you fall down in that pit. What we want to do with Frostfairy is go down, around, and back. So I will go real quick like this. And land over here. It's a little bit tight on the timing, so if you don't get it first try, that's fine. Practice it. This here's a glitchy corner. You can climb it with Double Jumper, but the easiest way is with Frostfairy. You just run into it and hold the button, and you'll climb it. Okay, so the actual speedrun strat that goes fast is we use Double Jumper, we can get up here, and then we can cross this gap with Frostfairy, but it's pretty tight, and it's a little bit demanding on the execution. So instead, what we can do is go back over here. This is after the first glitchy corner, and this wall over here is also a glitchy corner. So I can just run against it, and it goes up pretty high, higher than you'd expect. The collision in this room's a bit weird. So you can just hold forward and hold the jump button, and you'll climb up. And you can jump up here. So up here, this is a much easier jump. With Frostfairy, you do have to space out your mashes somewhat, but it is easier to get up. There's also another glitchy corner, that one there, which will get you even higher. So if I jump into this is another glitchy corner, it gets me even higher. Now, at this point here, you can Frostfairy mash, but I'm actually going to do the easy strat here using Floaty Flower. You just run off the ledge, hold, and you'll make it with plenty of height to spare. Plenty of height to spare. Drop down, and you're at the end of the level. Hopefully this helps, and helps you do your run a little bit faster with the safety strats.